This is going to be the final update for this particular map, as I have, as far as I can tell, maxed out the amount of stuff I can cram onto this map because I cannot produce enough logs. Um, the trees do not grow fast enough and don't give me enough logs per tree for me to be able to um, keep up with all my production. As you can see over here, I've got basically no gears. I've got no paper. There should be a paper option 3 here. Maple syrup is always running out, which is used for several things. But I was sitting at 74 happiness for a little while, which is second to max. Looks like my extract's running a little light, but that is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to give you the final tour of the map. So we're going to start in the opposite corner from where you actually start on this map, with one of my 2 mines. I got over here, I've got myself a mine for creating scrap metal, which is something that's necessary for the production of a bunch of other materials such as metal. I've got an agora for the happiness of my people, and then because the living beavers, don't actually do any work, it's all mechanical bots that do work here. I have little stockpiles of fuel, catalyst, and punch cards, which the fuel is what they need to run, and the punch cards and catalyst make them more efficient at what they do. Got myself a nice little dandelion farm back here for in case one of my guys finds himself coated in bad water. Nice little aquatic farm here producing cattails to make cattail flowers to make cattail crackers. One of my many farmers over here farming all of this lovely wheat for me. This forester runs this section of my forest. All these lovely refineries that I put up the center of the river, they make the biofuel and the catalyst for the entire colony. Nice little extra storage. On this side, we got the spatter docks and the sunflower seeds coming out of these 2. Beehives over everything to maximize that efficiency, to get the most I can out of this land. Unfortunately, beehives don't work on trees, so they don't help me accelerate tree growth. More water storage. I store a lot of water, even though there's basically a 0% chance of me ever running out of water. Let's see. One of my mini hauling posts, surrounded by teeth grindstones so that beavers can grind the broken teeth if they break them. Some tattoo artists that I have not prioritized by haulers yet. It's very important. Maximize their efficiency. A underground pile of storage for some planks. Some tappers for the maple trees and foresters to make sure that they're always there. My second mine. Another forester, because I am trying to grow more up here in an attempt to get more. I don't know how well it's going to work, but it's there. One of my, I think I have 3 dance halls for all of the beavers to go get their boogie on. Nice little fluid dump to keep this area nice and green to grow all of this. This lovely gentleman up here is producing the rest of the sunflowers, because I had found that this farm down here wasn't enough. The other dance hall, my main forest of trees to be cut down for wood. Another hauling post, another builder's hut, so that I can get my guys maximizing dirt production with its own dedicated power line that I eventually did end up connecting to my final mega project. And then we come here and we're getting close to downtown now. This is my maple syrup storage, which is empty now. Bad water, water, and more water down here. Gotta make sure them beavers are nice and hydrated. My bad water rigs so that I can always have a flow of bad water, whether or not it's a drought. Their little supply of fuel and what have you, so that they can run at peak efficiency. Another builder's hut. I think I've got like 3 builder's huts, something like that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, and then the city center has 4 for a grand total of 16 builders, and then a metric buttload of haulers. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 90 haulers, making this as efficient of a place as possible. Some more teeth grindstones everywhere. Medical beds in case they hurt themselves. More tattoo artists. And as I don't know if you can really see that well, but I've got beaver statues and shrubs and scarecrows and all sorts of other little things all over the place to help pretty up the map. That was one of the final things I did, was I just went around and started adding in stuff like this everywhere. Kind of help make the map a little prettier, help keep the beavers' happiness up as high as possible. Jeez, Logan. You never did complete it. You never did complete it. So, power. 90 degree into another 90 degree. Let's get that built. It's a nice thing about having so many builders. So now this is being powered by all of this and all of my gravity batteries, which all store extra power. This is the apartment building. This is where all 132 beavers live. They got themselves some nice little rooftop terraces, lanterns, some shrubs, and then this is looking down. They've got themselves a bunch of shrubs, bulletin poles, beaver statues, all sorts of things that improve their happiness. The main district, the first monuments you can get, and then my original storage for the map. That is so old that I have not actually prioritized it with haulers. And it is something like 1,000 days into the game. Can I sneak in there? I sure can. Let's see, what else is there to show you guys? This, one of my mini grills, the showers for the beavers, the main water pumps, the backup water pumps that are a relic of a bygone era. One of the 2 swimming pools for the beavers. And then my massive storage piles. All these are up and down is storage for all the various goods we make. Another agora, a dance hall, some mud pits. Make sure that they walk through water so they get the wet fur bonus. Some more storage. Bakery's making some maple pastries, some extra supplies so they don't have to run all the way to city center. And then the mega project that made all the other mega projects possible. This is the factory. Bottom floor is the original factory. Got some lumber mills, some smelters, explosives, mills for the cattails and wheat, and a basic bakery making bread, and my original 2 farms. Another grill, and then we start moving up. The next floor, we've got some more. Well, I guess those are wood workshops. Those make the treated planks. Then some more gears, some more lumber, my extractor or centrifuge to make the extract, which I think I might add another one of those. I'm thinking about it. Is it science? No. It's water. I should double that production since I seem to be running low. Go up to the next floor. You got the observatories for science. This is the only spot the beavers work. But I have them set to 0 hours so they don't actually work. I don't really see the point of working on when I have everything unlocked. Yes, I have everything unlocked. More wood workshops, more smelters. The original power for the plant that's been moved like 4 times to finally get in a position is not in the way. And then what ended up being the final layer of the factory, which is the book manufacturing facility, as well as the punch cards manufacturing facility. Some more gears, and I was doing that to attempt to keep up, but the trees aren't keeping up. Then the bot factory. This is what makes all them bots, which I need to pause because I have a surplus of bots. And some more observatories to make it all look nice and neat. Some paper mills. Yeah. I think something like 45 hours into this one playthrough on this one map, and this is one of the smaller maps. The next map I'm going to play is going to be with the other faction, the Iron Teeth clan, and there's a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of differences. Like with this faction, when you want to make more beavers and increase your population, you do that by building another lodge, and they will make enough beavers to fill the lodges. So say you have 132 slots, they will reproduce until there is 132 beavers, but they won't go past it. With the Iron Teeth, it is you make breeding pods that run off of water and berries, and they will continue to make beavers. They never stop. It works out if you have no happiness. It's 1 breeding pod per 10 beavers is what I saw in some of the other playthroughs from other people I've seen. Then there's an advanced breeding pod where they don't go through the child stage. They just go straight into adult beavers. So that helps speed up production later on. And then like the way they do science, their in-game observatory, instead it's a number cruncher, and it requires more horsepower, but no one manning it. You can put it in some random location that is only accessed when it's built, and it'll run as long as it's got power and give you 10 science per hour, which is roughly the same as this. And there's other little things that they do different, just to flavor it up a little bit. They're supposed to be like the engineers of the beaver world. But yeah, I am gonna save this, and I will probably play this again, this particular world, when Update 7 hits, because Update 7 will allow me to put dirt blocks on platforms, which means that I can make all of this here through the center of the river. I can make all of this potential farmland or tree farms to hopefully fix the wood issue. It also gives me zip lines, which are supposed to be faster than your regular pathing. So I can do zip lines all over the place as more shortcuts and get the beavers moving around even faster. So I can't wait to see that. But yeah, my lovely world. I have spent a lot of time on this. A lot of it was honestly just waiting for stuff to build. So yeah, there it is. The tutorial world is done. It's not actually the tutorial world. I only played this map because one of the guys I was watching on YouTube was doing so bad it was starting to really piss me off. I wanted to see if I could do better. It's the whole reason I bought the game. Turns out I really like it.